To stretch a perfectly reasoned dough ball like this one, we always need some flour on our table, the same you used to make the dough. Even better if you have semolina, but it's more expensive, so half and half is perfectly fine. For the start, just use whatever you have available. Later in your pizza journey, you'll see which one you prefer. First of all, don't use the fingertips. We don't do like this. This creates an uneven surface and that's not good. Our pizza must be as even as possible without any weak point. Instead, we use the full length of the fingers. We hit the thumbs up button and we use the full length of the fingers. Always flour on top as well. Let's do it. Press top down, gently but firmly. Show it who's boss. I like to leave untouched the edge so I get cornicione, the rim that pumps up nicely in the oven. So this was the first move, across. Then you flip the dough ball and turn it 90 degrees and you press like you did before. Then again, flip and turn 90 degrees. And then again you press. The more you do it, the bigger the base becomes. Now, as a beginner, feel free to flip and press as many times as you want. But remember that the more you touch the dough, the more you stress its structure, and you also give new strength to the gluten. Which leads to a paradox. If you try too hard, then the dough won't stretch easily and it could snap back. If you didn't know it, then it's time to subscribe to the channel. It's free. Now, all this flour on top, we need to get rid of it. There's quite a lot. We shake it off. We definitely don't want it inside the oven because it burns, and burnt flour has a very bitter taste, not to mention the unpleasant feeling in the mouth. Things are better with semolina because it's easier to shake off. And if some remains on the dough, by the way, the feeling in the mouth is not as bad, and actually some people even enjoy it. Let me show you how to do it. Grab one side of the base with one hand, lift it and put it on top of the other hand, like this. Even by just shaking a bit, you lose some of the flour. But now the idea is pass the dough onto the other hand, like this, and then repeat over and over. And look, there's more flour. I'll do it again. Try to change the orientation, so to speak. Try to rotate it, so it keeps the round shape. You can also hold the dough with one hand, slide the other hand underneath, and use your knuckles. You pull the dough moving the hands away from each other. Here is a little semolina. Not sure if it's visible, but like I said, it won't really be an issue, especially in such a tiny amount. Now, of course, for the stretching to be as easy as you have seen here, the dough must be perfect. And if you want to know how I made this dough, you only have to watch my tutorial.